What's up everyone? Welcome back to One Strange Adventure. Welcome to the next video. In today's video, we are exploring the Grand Canyon.
Yes.
Before we do that, we can't come to Arizona and not see these guys. It's Jason and Dylan with our Not So Perfect Life with us. You guys know them, y'all know them. But yeah, if you haven't already, go check out their channel. Amazing content, amazing people. Make sure you go check it out.
Yeah, we'll leave all their stuff down below.
Yep,
So.
all their content below. We are gonna be hanging out with them. We're in Prescott.
Prescott.
Not Prescott.
Not to be Prescott.
Not Prescott, it's Prescott.
Prescott.
So we are with them. We are gonna go explore Prescott, and then we're gonna get this adventure started.
Yes,
All
and
right.
have some fun.
All right, let's roll. All right, today we are at the Tuzigoot National Monument. This is a site where Native American tribes and stuff had been actually, like, it's right there, right up there. It's built a whole little town almost right there on the hilltop. So we are here, the National Monument. If you're in Cottonwood or the surrounding area, like this was maybe 20-minute drive, so it wasn't that bad. It is considered a national monument, so you do have to still wear a mask inside.
Yes, and you have to have, if you have your American Beautiful Pass, you don't have to pay to get in. It's $10 per person if you don't have it.
Oh, okay.
So
There you go.
So we got in.
Save you some money.
We got in for whatever we paid for the.
yeah, right. I think that was like $60.
It was
or something
80.
like 80.
It's 80 for a year. We already used it at Mammoth.
So it's already
Cave.
paid for itself.
So yeah, it's already paid for itself.
But we're gonna see this, and then we're gonna go see if we can find some more ruins.
If you have the passport for national parks, they have the stamps in here, and they have actual stamps that you.
Okay.
The collector stamps for people to have. So that's pretty cool.
What we're standing on is what we call the Citadel, and when you're walking downstairs, that's what an original room would look like in 1025 to 1375 to provide for them what they needed as far as hunting, foraging, and they had agriculture, which was awesome. When the population peaked, they had surplus of food.
All right, so that's pretty much it for the ruins. Like it was
For this set of
pretty
ruins.
cool.
Yeah.
He said it's only like a small percentage like rebuilt.
Did you say what ruins we were at? It's Tuzigoot.
Tuzigoot. Yeah. If we got that wrong, just let us know.
I mean, that's the way all of them have pronounced it, so I think it's right. And they're only 25% rebuilt.
They didn't have doors or windows.
There's 125 rooms that they had built for like 375 people. So each room held a family, and they only went in through the roof.
And then stuff started to dry up.
But we were talking like, imagine being old and having to climb a ladder to get into your house because there's no other access.
I guess the older you get, the lower.
The lower down the hill you can.
You don't get the penthouse at the top anymore.
They still had to stay fit.
Yeah, I mean, they had to stay fit, they had to hunt, and so this area had plenty of water, plenty of foliage for them to survive on.
Yep.
And of course, they had hunting and stuff, but as it dried up, they had to move.
Yeah.
So they left.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're leaving too.
Yes, we're leaving too. We're on our way to Jerome.
Yes. It's halfway up this mountain range behind us, so we're interested to go see that, and we've been given some recommendations, so we're going to go check those out. All right, we said we were exploring Jerome.
Jerome is amazing. It's literally
what we saw from in the truck.
Right, but so just coming here, like even if you don't get out of the vehicle, just coming here and driving through the town is amazing.
Tiny roads.
Tiny roads, switchbacks, so you can't be over 50 feet long.
I've had to back up twice with the dually.
Yeah. And like we're here on the weekend, so of course it's extra busy. But we ran into bicyclists coming up the mountain,
Going up the hill.
and so of course you're doing like 5 miles per hour past, behind them, because you can't go around because the roads are so small.
Yeah.
So just be careful if you come up in a dually.
Parking is extremely limited.
Up in the town.
Up in the area, just on the roads, on the side of the roads and stuff like that, it's extremely limited, and you're limited even more if you're driving a dually,
right,
or
so
a regular sized truck.
It's like we were passing, a car was backing out, so we went back around to get it, and the car cut us off and got the space.
So
but we did find there's a road when you're coming up into the mountain. There's a road that cuts to the right, and you can keep going straight to get up to the town. The road to the right leads you to the state park, which has this wonderful view. And there's probably about 50 parking spaces here, maybe more.
I think it's more than that.
Yeah, maybe
That's a lot here.
about 100 here. And it's like $4 to park. And
but everybody's up there crammed into the town.
You have to go into the museum to park, and then to pay to park. But then there's a free shuttle that comes here to pick you up, and you can go up into the town. And then there's different spots in the town that have shuttle drop-offs and pickups.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool because the shuttle is free because you're paying to park.
So our guess is, if you want to come to Jerome, you probably need to get here like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. And
because we're here right at lunchtime, so
find a parking space.
Everybody's coming in.
Yeah, find a parking space and just hang out for the day. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you're going to continuously do loops, and that's what we've done about 4 or 5 times.
Found the state park.
Before we found the state park, but we're really far away from the town now, so it's not like you can just park and walk there. All right.
We'll see what we can find.
Just know, if you plan on visiting Jerome, get here early.
It isn't like, even if you're just driving
find a shuttle spot.
It is worth coming to just drive through, even if you don't want to stop and walk to the stores.
I wish we still had that Jeep. It would have been a lot easier. Two national monuments in one day.
Welcome to Montezuma.
Montezuma.
It's Montezuma Castle.
It's the castle on the side of the hill.
It's
just coming into view. That's pretty sweet.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Like you see the cliffside, and all of a sudden the castle's just there.
Yeah.
This one's actually in a cliff, so it has
It already has a roof.
a natural roof. So they actually put doors and windows in this so they could see out.
That's incredible. Like, I bet there's little holes in the side. I bet that's where they would go in and like make tunnels.
You always hated rock climbing.
Okay, so you see the building.
Wow. So cool.
Under it.
I had to take the opportunity to show
put it in the video.
Look at all that back there.
So that's the first castle. They actually had
Is there another one?
only 35 people were in the castle. Everybody else is a population of like 200.
Yeah, and there's like a line you can see. They clearly had like tunnels that they went through.
Yeah, like little manholes.
Yeah.
Going everywhere.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I wish I could climb up there and see it.
Right?
So there's like 2 more locations. This one was supported by these sycamore trees. So you'll see where branches are cut off. They use the sycamore to help build the castle.
These trees are pretty too.
And then it's just mud. It's a mud wall.
Okay. Wow. So what'd you think of that?
I think it's amazing. I
Right.
wish I could climb up in it.
Yeah.
They stopped doing tours in 1951.
Yeah. Oh, like a passport? Yeah. Well, we're a little late.
Just
Darn it.
Just dead.
Yeah. But, oh my gosh. That was so cool.
Yeah, it was neat.
Seeing the different cultures and the different stuff and just the way they lived.
Just learning about how they took care of themselves. And then they used the creek to hunt because the animals would come to the creek to get water, and the creek runs right outside the castle. Yep, so it just lures them right there. It's so cool.
Yeah. All right, so definitely add this to your list, especially if you have a park pass.
The American the Beautiful park pass.
We've seen 2 national monuments in today for free.
And then Michaela has this little passport book. And so both sites have the stamps and stickers to be able to mark where you've been, which is pretty neat.
Just got 2 marked off in one day.
She had this little sticker for today.
Yeah. All right, well, two national monuments today, national park tomorrow.
I'm going to the Grand Canyon tomorrow.
Yes, so we're gonna head out early. We're gonna make a day of it.
Yeah.
We're gonna take you guys to the Grand Canyon. South Rim.
Yeah, we've been to the Western Rim. This time we're going to the south.
Yep. All right, let's do this. After 2.5 hours, we're here at the Grand Canyon. We got here right at lunchtime, so they're making lunch before we actually go to the visitor center or anything like that. We did bring the dogs with us today.
We packed lunch, so it's cheaper.
We packed lunch, saved some money. It's cold. It's very cold here. That wind is like cutting through. So we will.
Well, you knew it was going to be that way.
Yeah, we are going to.
Prepared.
We're going to make our plates and then go eat in the truck.
You're going to go sit in the truck to eat.
And then we're going to walk over to the Outlook and to the visitor center and take you guys along. So if you've never seen the Grand Canyon, we are moments away. All right, so this is our first time here at the South Rim.
Yes.
What was your initial thought?
Me and Michaela said, whoa, it's amazing.
It's massive. Like it's so much further across
than what we've seen.
What we've seen over on the western side.
And it's so deep. Like it's just.
The world just ended right here.
Pictures don't do it justice. Like.
Yep.
I don't think pictures do anything justice, but you can't really like appreciate the depth of and layers.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. Like this is just incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing like this.
We were here with the Doodles. We were here with Pixie. We went to the Welcome Center. It's freezing out here.
Yeah.
So.
But we're gonna go hit that overlook. I don't know if the dogs can go out there or not.
Yeah. It doesn't say they can't.
But we're gonna head out there and see if we can't get out in the middle.
Yeah, and then hike somewhere else.
Hike somewhere, because it's just a different perspective everywhere you go.
Yep.
Yep. Look, right there it bends back. Let's go there.
Go there first, and then go back the other way.
It's colder than.
Okay, I'm on Mather Outlook Point. Like, I mean, that is just insane. I mean, you're looking at over a mile down, and you can just get a glimpse of the Colorado River from this lookout. It's super windy, so I'm sorry if you hear it, but just incredible. I mean, just incredible, breathtaking. Cold's a little breathtaking too. But no, this is amazing. If you get a chance, if you ever get a chance, I would say both are good. So we went to the west side, the West Rim, and went to the glass like bridge you overlook. That's really cool because you get in a totally different perspective from being kind of suspended over the canyon. But if you get a chance to come see the South Rim, like this is much bigger, but still just as pretty, just as magical. Yeah, I'm speechless. Like I'm speechless. I don't know exactly what to tell you guys except for just rolling some more footage of the Grand Canyon, because it's just everywhere you look you get a different perspective. So get a chance, come.
Taylor, did you want to go in the store?
Sure.
Desert View Point.
All right, so we found a second place for you to visit, which is Desert View Lookout or Desert View Point.
Desert View Tower.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
We'll put it on the bottom of the screen.
It's closed right now. It's actually closed right now. You can go into the bottom to the gift shop.
Yeah.
But you can't go up the tower.
But it's amazing to see how they built it. It actually looks like a old tower on the outside, but the inside is actually made of steel. So it's an illusion of an old tower.
It tricks you.
Pixie's enjoying it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cold.
It's cold.
All right. Well, I think that does it for the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you really like it, make sure you subscribe.
And ring the bell so you get notified when we release our next video.
Until the next strange adventure.
Keep making your own.
We are on our way home actually, and we just realized that if you come to the Grand Canyon,
So we came up through Flagstaff and went to the South Rim, and then we went and visited along the South Rim and then went over to the East Rim, which is where the Desert View Tower was. And then there's actually an exit on the east side of the canyon where you can get the big Grand Canyon National Park sign.
yeah,
Because we didn't see that coming in the other way. And so we stopped to take a picture, and then we left that way. And then coming home this way, you see the rest of the Grand Canyon. Like, it's amazing.
you're following the Grand Canyon right with the road, so this is a much prettier route to the national park if you're going.
Which will still take us straight to Flagstaff, but we don't have to go through all those little small towns.
So if you're coming from the Flagstaff area, I would recommend come up.
Start at the east side and then work your way over to the South Rim.
Yes, because it is much prettier.
It's beautiful out here.